In the jewelry gemstone business, 40 years. We're one of the largest retailers of gemstones in the United States. That's why you buy gemstones at HSN. And my next piece is a perfect example of that. This is 14 karat yellow gold oval gemstone stud earring. And what we've done here at HSN, our buyers have relationships and contacts, and they source large carat weights for earrings and doing them for, we just have a couple minute presentation on this. I have only 200 of these, and I've got it in emeralds from Brazil, beautiful emeralds from Brazil, Mozambique rubies, and then sapphires from exotic Thailand. And that's what you're looking at with beautiful Valerie has them in her ears. Now, this is 14 karat gold. So 14 karat gold for these earrings. These are appraised at $515. To give you a little idea of how the appraisal process works, we will send these beautiful earrings to a legally approved appraisal house. They will get 3 appraisals. We take the lowest of the 3 appraisals. That's the one you see on air. And I really want you to see the color of these pieces. These are genuine rubies. This is 1.6 carats of Mozambique. Genuine rubies. We have gorgeous, gorgeous, deep, beautiful sapphires. 1.6 carats of Thailand sapphires. And then the emeralds. These are oiled emeralds, and they're 1.35 carats, and obviously the most expensive are the emeralds. If you have someone, you know, maybe it's a birthstone, May, July, or September, you're giving a gift, that would be a perfect gift. You think, who do I know who has their birthday in September and they have pierced ears? That's kind of a no-brainer for giving a gift. By the way, I'm here live, and I have a couple items that I'm here by myself, so you can be my co-host by calling in. Our toll-free testimonial line is 1-866-376-8255, or you can stay online after you order and say you want to say hi to me. We're also putting information on the screen about getting your HSN card. We are doing a promotion where you get $20 off a single item purchase at time of approval with the HSN card. So that would be $20 off of this. 876 would be $169. I noticed I didn't count out loud, which is kind of sad. You know what? I actually want to take this off the post because I want to give you a better look at the color, for example, of the ruby, and do like a light color behind it. Because when you take a look at the dimensions of this gorgeous, genuine ruby, how incredible. Now, yes, you can get you know, if you want to get a colored stone that isn't the real thing, we have that. I've got a whole collection. We've got so many things, but some people want 14 karat gold and, you know, large rubies. If that's what you want, and you have $37.98 room on any major credit card, then this is going to be the one for you. I have another little color to put behind it. Oh, okay. So, all right. So let me just kind of give you a peek at everything. Let me just do it like that. A little bit lighter. So you see how the emeralds pop with the tan? Oh boy. Now, as a redhead, I did go a little more blonde yesterday, but I will tell you that I am partial to green. And my favorite color, and I will confess I do not have emerald earrings. Emeralds are very, very expensive. So if you go to a high-end jewelry store and say, you know, what do you have in emerald earrings? I want almost 1.5 carats. You're gonna see some lots of zeros. But here at HSN, $189.90. The reason why we can do these prices, it's simple. There's zero middleman. If you'll notice that we don't, this one isn't, we don't have a guest. This is exclusive. Our buyers got some gemstone purchases in 14 karat gold, and we're literally giving it right to you. We're just, you know, we don't have a store. We don't have a, you know, a promotion campaign for these. These are for those of you who are gemstone aficionados, people who know their, you know, their rocks, as we say, and you have to have the best, then this is what you're doing. Now, can you get costume jewelry for $189? You sure can, but that's not what this is. These are genuine sapphires. Let me do a lighter color behind the sapphires. Genuine sapphires, genuine, let's see some colors with the blues. I like something light here behind it. And you're able to have the real deal. So who is that person in your life? Your daughter, your granddaughter. I do like this color. This was a good choice. Your daughter, your granddaughter, your mother-in-law. You know, if they have pierced ears, you don't have to worry about their size. If this is like a gift for maybe someone graduating, birthstone, this is always a great gift. Of course, I have it on my brain. My daughter's graduated from high school this year, but somebody going out into the workforce, if you are thinking of getting a gift for someone who is in your life that has really meant a lot to you, a special person, you know, husbands get for your wife, moms for their daughters, for their, you know, granddaughters. How about their very first piece of fine jewelry? This is fine jewelry. This is solid 14 karat gold. These are genuine gemstones, all natural. The emerald is oiled. That is a treatment that enhances the color. The other two are not enhanced or color changed in any way. So there you go, 581-933. Just a quick buyer special on that one. Quick buyer special. Okay, so I do want to tell you about the HSN gift card. For everyone watching who just doesn't know exactly what to get, but you know everyone's a fan of HSN, how about an HSN gift card? You can go to hsn.com, search gift card, and you can get gifts in the $25 and up from there. So that's